Hello again, this is Randy back in the shop today. Today we're going to be working on the Galloway Hit and Miss engine again. I got the line boring fixture set up on the lathe, and I have the engine frame mounted up on there, and going to get ready to bore the mains today. So let me swing it around and we'll take a look. Okay, here's the engine frame mounted on this fixture that I made here for doing line boring with, and I got it leveled up the best I can. What I did is I took a wiggler and zeroed it out, and then you bring it right up here like this here, and it's pretty darn close to right on that parting line. And I blued up the cap that way I could see the width of the register, and I marked the center of it, so I'm pretty much on center there, as you can see. I'll grab a light and see if that helps a little. Yeah, that helps a little bit. It's pretty much right on center. I'll bring that up just a little bit closer here. Just about right dead nuts on the center of it. And then I took the tailstock and I brought the tailstock up get rid of this flashlight here. Right there like that. And the part is squared up. I squared it up with a square first, and then I ran an indicator across this edge here and finished squaring it up. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this wiggler out of the chuck, and I got a long reach center drill. I'm going to put a center drill mark on there. They're going to drill through this with probably a 1/4 inch drill, and then just keep making it gradually bigger and bigger till I can fit the boring bar through there. I got a 3/4 inch boring bar that I drilled some holes in to put bits in different locations, and the bores on this here need to be 812 thousandths for the bearing. It's going to be a 625 thousandths main shaft, and the outer diameter of the bearing shell is going to be 812. All right, let's give this a try here. Looks pretty darn close. Okay, take this out of here, and I believe I have a long series quarter inch drill. I'm going to drill it 1/4 inch first. All right, let's drill a hole through this. I may have to, once I get this first one drilled, extend the drill out a little further to get through this side, because I want to make sure I don't hit my chuck. All right, let's see what happens here. Taking it real slow, applying light pressure. There we go. Pull this out of the chuck a little bit here. Okay, I'm out of travel. I got to get another longer drill bit. Okay, I got a hole all the way through there now. Let's start running our bigger drill bits through. go. Okay, we're starting the line boring process here. Right now the hole is at 796.8 and I got to go to 812. I was having issues with chatter, so I sharpened the radius on my tool to a point, and I've got a little bit of chatter, but not too bad. You can feel it in the bar just a little tiny bit. And I move my tool from this position closer to the tailstock. All right, that should be it. Get a measure here, see where we're at, and then I'll continue on. I won't bore you guys with watching all this. This is taking a long time. Blow all these chips out of here. I mean, we got a pretty decent finish on there. lift this up once here a second. All right, let's see where we're at here. That was like 2.5 thousandths right there. See how this one is. That one there feels exactly the same. Yeah, within a couple tenths. So, okay, I'm going to continue working at this, and I'll be back. All right, I think these bores are finished. My size that I went to was 810.5, and I have a honing mandrel here that will go right through this. Like that there, and I'm gonna put this in the sun and honing machine, and I'm gonna hone the bores to the final size. So, because I didn't want to overcut it, and I didn't know that tool was so small. I mean, you only have that much of the tip sticking out. I don't even know if you can see that. That tip's just barely sticking out of there. And so I decided to stop there rather than overcut it. I'm just going to hone it to the final size. All right, I got this set up on the sun hone here. Run through this a little bit. I'm going to recheck the size. Okay, let's do a little honing on this thing. Looks like we're about there on that one. Check the other side here. Yeah, really close. We're just a couple tenths under. I'm going to give it just a little bit more here, and that'll be enough. It'll be done. Okay. Cool. Okay, these bores are all honed. You can see the register where the cap is going to fit right here on the top and the bottom. It's a little bit offset to the back. I didn't have it quite exactly on center, but it's good. Boy, that thing sure leaves a nice finish, and I got it finished to within a half a tenth of the correct size, within a tenth being right on size. So there's the cap right there. Well, that's going to bring a close to this video on the Galloway Hit and Miss engine. The next thing I'm going to do probably is put an angle plate on the mill, and I got to mill this front face down here the proper amount from the center of the crankshaft and do the bore. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.